Blink, Bots, Ags, BKB, Refresher, Bots 2.
Okay.
So that's kind of gnarly.
He has 4 games on his professional career, and he has only won 1 of them.
That's okay.
Okay.
It's which though? Those don't count.
What? Why not? What do you mean it doesn't count?
Because they were
Does
so
this
long
game
ago.
not count?
They were so long ago. This is a new hero. He's different. He's built different.
It was 5 months ago, 7 months ago, actually.
Yeah, he was a different hero then. That was like, you know, he wasn't the same.
He went
now he's got pure damage, Lyrical. Pure.
Okay.
I can't believe that I just got excited about a Dendy Pudge and they gave it a Snowbank. That's wild.
I mean, that's a word for it.
So
I might have chosen a different one.
well, I mean, think about it though. They have Sprout set up into Hook. That's kind of hilarious.
Wow. So,
dude, it's gonna happen.
There's the Hook. Kadara's standstill gets out of trouble. And then, oh, Taiga. Look at him. He's getting bodied.
Bodied.
I refuse to believe that this is a thing, Trent. I refuse. I'm unwilling.
All right, but here's the thing. Have you tried the new cask? Because it's nasty. And I can see how it's good in the lane because of the delay on the bounce. Because the delay on the bounce means that now if you're standing next to the range creep, there's a good chance you can get multiple bounces off. Although I don't know what his build is. I guess he probably doesn't go many points in cask, does he?
Well, he has cask right now. So
he goes cask, Maledict, cask, Maledict. I mean, I guess that makes sense because it's not like you're going to take heals. So no matter what, you're getting cask anyway. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. You can abuse cask in lane. That's cool.
Oh, death up top indeed. Kadaro goes down. Sunlight finds the finish. Trent, I am not a believer.
Okay, but like
base draft.
Think about it. Think about this. If he has level 2 cask right now, right? If you're ever solo next to the range creep, because the bounce is now 0.1 instead of 0.3, you're gonna get walloped by that cask.
Yeah, but think about this. You're a witch doctor mid.
Think about this though. Pure damage.
It's the witch doctor
Just
mid.
you wait till Stoma steals penitence. All right, he shouldn't even have skilled it this game. When that bonus attack speed comes out on that pure damage death ward, he'll be sorry.
Now that's an interesting idea. That's an interesting idea there. I like where you're thinking. We'll see. Time will tell. We will find out. Kadaro, unfortunately, is not laning with the Pudge, so he's not going to be able to do many of those little setups with the hook into it. But maybe
you're right. It's not like he TPs across the map and then does it or something. That would be insane.
That would be crazy.
Yeah, that's not how it works. Come on, Lyrical. Pay attention.
We'll
this
see.
is go time.
We'll see. Taiga gets out of those as RCY pulling the creep wave back over towards mid again. They do manage to find a shackle and some hits onto Kadaro up top. It's brought down to about half HP as they will immediately eat his way out and Quelling Blade for good measure.
Now, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Do you think Kadaro takes Nature's Call for the treants or stats? Because I've been seeing some stats lately. And I think if the treants are decent at body blocking in a game, maybe you go for it. But I'm seeing Dawn with the hammer. I see Storm. I think you just go stats.
I think there is value. Like, we've seen these Nature's Prophets use treants to, like, block out camps and do annoying things, deny runes when they need to. So I think there is value in that. But if you're not practiced in it, then I think you do just go stats, you know?
Yeah, I think just trying to live sounds really good, especially if you like get a medallion, then you're getting like lots of effective HP. Maybe get an orchid, you have a good chance of casting it.
I can't believe, like you said, that they picked Pudge and then gave it to Stonebank.
That was cruel.
What the hell, man? Oh, that
was so unlucky. Were you? Yeah, I was watching that too. That was all right. My whole plan went out the window there.
He cast in Maledict and it just did like 200 damage.
It was such nice positioning. Like, he was by the range creep, the rest of the people was far away, and he just got that bounce.
He did 1 damage per mana on his spell casting. Granted, it does have a pretty good mana pool on Witch Doctor, at least. And having this bottle, he's going to be able to keep spamming it.
Dandy. We'll see. But, you know, his true hero down bottom there on the Pudge, not enjoying being cleaved level 2 by the Sven. That is not great. I mean, he's in tower range, and he has double bracer and a ring, so it's kind of okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think that he's at this point, I mean, we'll see what he ends up going for. Some good pressure back his direction. Could also go for some stacks eventually up top side. I don't know if Taiga is really going to be able to get into position.
Look at this damage mid. Look at this damage mid. Look at this damage.
RCY, he's gone. The kill is there. Kadaro takes him down, and now the turn onto Taiga. And some more punches, why not? Maledict, but then healing with the shackles. Oh, it's going to keep him alive. And Kadaro, he's in trouble now. Under tower, taking the shots, but it is still going to be a double kill. Those rotations, Trent, you're on something here.
I tell you, man. He's actually going to TP back up top. What a gamer. I definitely thought he was going back, you know, because he's an Aegis prop. I mean, he doesn't sprout for 30 seconds, so.
True.
He can't really do anything. He's like, yeah, I got my pull off now. Easy life, and Denny will go and grab the bounty rune. Life's good.
I'll take that.
Big kill. Nice rotation here, and I'm sure Kadaro's going to look for another one with a sprout at some point. He's going to ward their twin gate to watch for that playthrough. Good call, but we still have Sunlight to watch out for. Had a really nice game, though. 1. Not so much in game number 2, but now he's on the Dawnbreaker. This is a playmaking hero.
Samson playing together with Husky down bottom, gained some good damage back onto Stonebank after he got hooked. But there won't be anything else used, it looks like, as we are getting closer and closer. I want to see what happens.
Look at this damage. Sunlight just lost half his life. Despite having the ice armor, he got level 2 sprouted and just clicked a bunch, and he lost half his life.
RCY, the TPN, they find him. Couple more hits, it's all they need. He's in trouble. Going to die. Witch Doctor moving in. Did have to use the ulti for that, but much worth it to kill Storm before 6.
That make a big mess. That's what he says. He's right. And, of course, not able to get that Storm, the rune. I mean, we talk about it. The Storm needs runes. And it's going to wait for 8 minutes, try and go for it. The wraparound from Kadaro. What's up? He's just in their face. Uh-oh.
Oh, my God. He takes a little bit of damage after. And Catapult's still doing some good deeps as well to that tower before it gets taken down.
Oh, is he going to steal? Wait, does he have TP? He's TPing 17 seconds. Do you think he steals their Wisdom Rune? Oh, he's TPing. He's scanning and TPing right now from Taiga.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, that was Dire Scan.
So now they realize, and no, he's not going to be able to get there in time. So
that's
Taiga,
a good idea, though. Because, like, Kadaro has no TP, so he scans. He's like, okay, if they're not there right away, then I'll TP after.
Well, so far so good for Bait. They've come up with some pretty good answers. And RCY has definitely been shut down. He is not having a good time at all. Lowest of the cores.
And Kadaro, what's he going for? Wow, what is he buying? He just has boots and then, like, circlets.
Kadaro tries to turn on to Taiga, do what damage he can. Now in trouble. The coconut bounces. The damage is there. And Taiga, he's just going to pop. So even though they got some good damage onto V2 and it wasn't enough.
Man, it is insane how tanky Sunlight is right now. Is anyone like, it's like he has more HP than Pudge.
Yeah.
1260 HP right now. Sven the only one above him in the game. He's a beefy guy. So taking down the support next to him, super solid idea here. Is Husky is also backing up Sunlight right now. All right, what about old V2? I haven't really discussed too much of his game plan here. Doesn't have a lot of stacks to work with. That would be something that would be nice. We got a couple around.
I mean, I think the thing is that, like, his game is not going great, but he's definitely able to catch back up quicker than the Storm is. And RCY is also getting his camps blocked. Not only does he not have stacks to return to, but that medium camp right below his tower has been blocked out. Super annoying to play against. And they're also getting wards in the area for the Rubik. Witch Doctor Blink Dagger now done at 8.5 minutes. All right. I'm turning towards a believer. Dendy is making this look real good.
Yeah, you're a turbo player, aren't you? You should be taking some notes here. This is some turbo gameplay if I've ever seen it.
I mean, I usually rush Dagon when I play the Witch Doctor, to be fair, but maybe that's coming next.
Gives you the real wait for it energy.
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking forward to see when he busts out the refresher again, according to his previous build. So,
oh god.
And Kadaro going for the Atos. Okay, I was kind of thinking Orchid this game instead of Medallion, but he's thinking about just getting the Atos. He just wants to lock down RCY. He wants him to be the total focus, and that's going to be his plan. We'll see if it pays off for them. Meanwhile, though, Samson, obviously, once again, he is the hero. This is once more a second pick situation. Nice Hex into easy stun kill. Can Dendy stop it?
He's thinking about it, going in. Taiga catches him, but no, he blinks away. Dendy knew it was coming, gets out of trouble. Taiga is going to go down. And afterwards, they take down the Rubik, but... Oh, wait, can they steal these stacks? I mean, it's not a huge stack, but it's something.
Hey, it's gold, man. You will take it right there. Stonebank, trying to see if he can set something up here. He hooks back Samson.
Fighting, now under Maledict. Samson in trouble.
Oh, he did. Wait for it.
He is mega gone. Holy moly, they are hitting hard.
That buff to Cask is insane. It is so much better. It was the most frustrating thing about playing Witch Doctor. Like, it is so much easier to perma-stun in those good situations now.
RCY trying to make these moves. They'll manage to find that pullback and get a kill as RCY finally found a rune. He has not had many this game. But yeah, I mean, Dendy, the man of the moment, making these plays happen. Looking real good doing it.
He is, but there's no doubt that this falls off hard. Like, this is the definition of falls off hard when it comes to a mid laner they're trying to make work versus arguably one of the best scaling heroes in the entire game of Storm Spirit. And just like the opportunities you get throughout the entire game, the ways he's been buffed over time, the Aghanims being so insane. Like, this hero, if he gets back into it, is going to look great. And he's not even that far behind. The other important thing is that Samson's also not that far behind this game. He's top of his team right now, and he is on a hero that can participate a little bit earlier than Luna. Obviously, Luna struggles a lot right now because she can't really afford to even take that many points into Lucent Beam and Eclipse, so she's just a right-clicker, whereas Sven at least has this stun to help the team.
Oh, it's something that definitely makes a big difference, and they're going to need him to sort of stop the bleeding a little bit. And to be honest, depending on how this is going, I can see that... Husky trying to get into those arcane boots. I'm almost wondering if he's just going to have to rush a mech to try and like deal with all of this burst damage that's coming out. The Maledict, all the rest of it is kind of insane. And I think they just need that. They need the Chen to have a decent game, bottom net worth in the entire game here as well. It's just been tough.
Yeah, his level 6 will be huge too because Hand of God is a very good counter to Maledict. Maledict completely depends on the HP that you're losing in the situation. It's like a whole max HP to lower HP. Doesn't matter how much damage you've taken. That doesn't impact Maledict. It's just about where you were and then where you are now as it ends. So anything that manipulates that is really strong versus Maledict.
All right, Samson coming out, cuts his way out of the sprouts. 33% hook accuracy, 3 of 9 so far on Stonebank.
Dire's middle tower.
And are they trying to set up on him? No, it's TP away by Kadaro to defend the mid lane, it looks like. And in the meantime, it's just RCY trying to play catch up because Kadaro's going to pass him in levels if he dies another couple more times on this storm.
Top tower is under attack.
Well, Husky's coming in here with the creep army nearby while V-Tune's farming, but sort of just scouting the area here as Taiga moves forward with Sunlight. Snakes are back in 18 seconds. Perhaps thinking about forcing this tower.
Middle tower is under attack.
Well, and they're bringing in defenders already. Now, this is a lot of items getting brought out for the TA, but with Witch Doctor in the area along with Rubik, they're actually going to head down towards mid instead, trying to find a pickoff. And for Wildcard, they're just not giving him an opportunity right now. They're playing really good defensively here. Turn your camera on, Stonebank.
Oh, damn, get him. Might have everything muted. That's a very real possibility.
Taiga just drops the snakes and the shackles. They're gonna be able to turn this around, but Kadaro taking a lot of damage. It won't end up being enough, and Taiga now just focusing down the buildings as Bait try and chase. They find themselves one. It's Husky is gonna die, but that is 5 heroes top committed for this. While people starting to push these other lanes. Samson in the mid. TP coming from Dendi. Wants to jump onto him. Has Maledic back up in a second.
Oh, it's a
onto
good
a
stun.
creep. He's in trouble. Damage onto Samson, but the turn and the save, and now onto Kadaro. Sprout is down. Stun onto 2. Samson's died, but he takes Dendi with him. And now, living through this entire initiation, this is the turnaround we were worried about. As Bait, they lose 3.
That is so painful to be that close for Rubik. He was like 30 XP or 50 XP away, something like that, from level 6 when that whole play was going down. Like he couldn't get the steal from the stun on Samson or something. And a lot of that has to do with how Dendi was forced to play that. He took a long time to do the Maledict because he felt it was too risky to do Blink, Maledict, and then the cast. So he missed out on a lot of that bonus damage. And that's the stuff that adds up really quick when you're doing this build. And of course, he had just used this ulti there as well. So
Right.
Going on the enemy Sven, very risky without your ulti, but it's such a high prize kill that he was really hoping that his allies would be able to help him out enough for it. But Stonebank's busy. He's farming Ancients. And he is making his way towards that Aghanim's, which will be huge for them.
It'll be really nice, definitely. The other issue, though, is that I'm starting to see Sunlight come online a little bit along with this Sven. He's getting very farmed, has the Echo Saber completed. And of course, we talked about it with Chen going for those arcanes first. He can be this like little battery for RCY, and he's starting to get towards a mech. The game is looking scary.
True.
E-Tune gonna evacuate the top lane. And another round of snakes already. If Taiga wants to drop him, he can, but it could also just commit with the heroes to take this tower.
Oh, it's actually such a good Harpoon game. I mean, every game is a good Harpoon game for Dawnbreaker, but the Harpoon's going to do some work in this one. Versus Nature's Prophet, you can make some cool plays. Versus TA, versus Pudge. Versus a core Witch Doctor, man, you grab that guy, he's having a bad time. But Denny, you're going to try not to get grabbed here, because in 5 seconds, he's buying a shard. He's bringing out the voodoo switcheroo on him.
Interesting. Not exactly what I would have expected, but it is obviously really impressive how much damage you can do and sort of using it to be that other Maledict combo. But Wildcard, after taking the tier 1 tower, can instead use the snakes to secure the Roche. This is huge.
And it all comes back to that pressure on top here, opening this up.
TP? Is he TPing in? He keeps doing it. He's thinking about it, not going to go for it. Okay. It's like, that'd be the craziest steal ever.
I'll be a bit much on that one. And of course, they give to RCY. So this idea of using the Atos to grab a quick kill with help of Dendi, not going to be there. They have to find this kill without the Death Ward, or they're going to have to find a way to follow up after. If Dendi kills him with Death Ward, what can they do on the resummon? Anything? I mean, I guess they can just spam telekinesis. Well, he's dead, though, by RCY's hand right now.
True. Pairing together. They get the kill.
Speaking of which, though, the silence from TA, the trap, that's going to be really good this game versus Dawnbreaker and Storm. I feel like Dawn really likes to, pick her moments very carefully with Starbreaker and Celestial Hammer. So the silence could be clutch.
Look at Kadaro here. Still not taking any points in Treants to try and control this, but is grabbing the wave and then pulling him every which way. Interesting. Still managed to take the tier 1 tower. Yeah. Taiga on the hunt.
Ward. Imagine.
Does he find him? Oh, he knows he's over here. Taiga hunting Kadaro. Finds him. Right off to the side. An easy bring down. And Kadaro does have the harpoon to pull him back in. Ooh, cancels, get away, not gonna happen.
Oh, what a nuisance. It was worth a decent amount of change, though. It's not like it was totally pointless.
Right.
Oh, bust out the Phillies. Dendy, he says, you know, that's not minus the attack damage on my death ward. So hand it over. Let's go back here. So to reiterate his build.
Zips in.
Thank you.
Aegis down. Sunlight. Samson onto both of them. Blows up Dendy before he can get anything off. And now Stonebake about to go down. That's his Aghanims reveal. I mean, they get the kill on RCY, but that's 3 gone. What the hell?
They were prepping through that. Like, he was going through the twin gate down bottom, setting up for everything. Had a beautiful ward in the area. It just set everything up for them. It's just a unfortunate failure to get a solid controlled division on your side of the map there from Bait.
Uh-oh. Bait. They were looking really good, and now Hasterin on Storm with Orchid done. I mean, this is starting to get scary.
Only that Orchid is going to set up for some pretty free picks on like 4 of these heroes. I mean, really? Like, I guess mostly just 3 of them. The Rubik, the Witch Doctor, and the Nature's Prophet, but... And Sunlight's right here. This looks easy.
Looking, jumping, finds him. Takes only a second. Only a second. My goodness.
Dendy, though,
and
trying to grab one on Samson.
Up top, Taiga drops the wards, turns to fight. Stun is there, in some trouble. Stolen stun, looking for the hunt down, and BKB TP out. Oh, the hook, though! Stonebait got him, but then Sunlight coming in for the turnaround. Turns, tries to beat him to death. Dendy is nearby, doesn't have Voodoo Switcheroo, though. Does have the Maledict. With Stonebank on it, it's more than enough to find the kill, and Sunlight. Harpoon pulls him back in. RCY shows up, wants to get a pick off, does manage to find it. Kadaro catches him, and now the jump forward. Dendy right onto him. Ultra kill for V-Tune. Oh my God.
How? This all, oh my God. That's so unbelievable.
Spicy.
This is all from a pudge hook. This is a pudge hook. This was supposed to be Shadow Shaman just dies and you get away with a BKB TP.
Right.
And Stonebag it snowballs, right? He gets the save with the hook, then the Solar Guardian, then Storm Spirit's like, I can come too, guys, it's okay. It was not okay. That was a lie. Oh, this stolen Sven stun from Stoma. Life is good when you get a spell like this on Rubik.
Yeah, that is really going to be tough for them to deal with because, you know, I mean, only 1 point in telekinesis, although actually, no, Rubik ended up dying. So good decision by RCY to make sure that they got that kill there because otherwise the next couple of minutes would have been hell. But
that's true.
Dies for it.
At least it's gone for the ultra kill on TA.
Yeah, that's fair.
As V-Tune will start working towards the BKB, and we got 3 minutes until that Roche is up. Obviously, it went down pretty fast on RCY last time. So we still have a ways to go, even though it feels like we've been a while without it. We do have the Psionic Trap upgrade as well from Templar Assassin. So that has been snagged up by them. Got to watch out for those silences in these fights. And we still have Tormentors to do now for both sides. Generally pretty easy for TA to do it. So already over here, we're going to have Rubik or NP.
They have such good vision in this area. And they're going to find and jump on the Rubik right away. Catch him for the kill. Now, that was the Tormentor and Wisdom Rune gained, so they won't be able to find anything afterwards on the side of Wildcard in spite of that great vision.
Oh, you know what? The Curse of the Old Growth feels really good in this game, too.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Like, just getting the vision for a TA is just so huge. And, a Pudge. I mean, yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe Stonebag, that Curse of the Old Growth, maybe he hits something. Oh, also the Cask. Holy shit, that's actually so good.
That's really nice. Well, still a very even game. It's again hard to see exactly the pathway that Bait has to crazy successes. I mean, it is just TA, I guess. V-Tune having a really good one. When these BKBs come out eventually, you're anticipating seeing particularly on the Storm. That'll mitigate some of those like real dangerous situations of, you know,
Until
Cass
Dendy,
messing them up.
yeah, until Dendy gets eggs next,
Right.
which he just queued up right now, because
Okay.
that is really your only choice. And he, I mean, that's why he went for the Philosopher's Stone. He knows that for this to work, it's cheesy. It needs a lot of gold,
Right.
but I mean, you guys have all seen it. It is a dumb eggs. It is one of the most purchased eggs because at low MMR, Witch Doctor is one of the most popular heroes, and he spiked with this patch too. And in low MMR, they literally just all rush the eggs because it's really fun. I mean, of course you do.
Yeah, of course.
And it wins games. You've all seen it. It's hilarious. It's hilarious how broken it is, and now it's pure damage with many decent talents.
Right.
The plus damage at 20, and then the attack range at 25. Or sorry, damage 25. Range at 20. Speaking of talents, Dawnbreaker level 20. I don't know if you have seen that, but I think that's a big reason why this hero is nuts right now. The -1 luminosity attacks required is crazy. When you hit level 20 on Dawnbreaker, it feels like she just like ascends to a new level of hero.
Right. Taiga. I mean, trying to get use
Nice
out of
wording.
her right now. Do they realize that he's in the area? Immediately spot the ward. And they will back away. Holding on to and defending their ward now here.
Dire's middle tower
As,
is under attack.
well, creeps are starting to take down the building. That's a lot to rally. That is the tower going down. Will it be enough? Doesn't quite look like it.
Wait, did you know holding Alt shows you the available runes?
Ooh.
I did not know. It shows the runes that haven't spawned yet. That's so sick.
Oh, I like that.
I had been like keeping track.
Now you know.
Because if
It
you guys
goes
don't
very
know,
quick.
I'm sure I know most of you do. You have to go through every rune now before you can get the same rune again.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, whoops. Oh my god, did I just I thought I just pinged something.
Radiant
Kitaro denied the invisibility rune there though. Oh my god. We used to get in so much trouble for accidentally pinging things in these games. 12 to 14. And you can feel the tension. Again, the difference of upper bracket versus lower bracket in these types of qualifiers is enormous. And both teams wanting to get that first crack at nouns in the upper bracket finals.
Yeah.
See what ends up happening as
They're bringing up the gem on Husky here. So one way to deal with this vision, obviously they've been doing a great job playing around wards, and Taiga's been solid on the warding so far, but they want to be watching out for those traps because it's really hard to play around on that bait side. The enemy has about you, and we're starting to prepare for a Roche. So it's time to get set up. It's 25 minutes. This Roche will be occurring on Dire's side. That is a guarantee. Vita's going to check the portal, see if there's a Roche running through right now. And they're setting up. They're going to send out these treants. So they're just level 2, but that's fine. I'm actually surprised he didn't just
They
go level
see?
1.
they saw, they jump, they find B-Tune, BKB, run away, Taiga dead. Now the silence, the catch. He's caught there in the Sprout, has to turn and fight. Stonebank onto him. They have a huge turnaround. So much damage out, but the Witch Doctor ulti blows up Samson a bit. Can they hunt down B-Tune? Catches onto him here after the buyback comes out, and Taiga into the thick of things. They manage to save for a moment, but will it be enough to save them both? No. Instead, they both go down, and opening up Roche, but 40 seconds away is a long time.
Oh, that is so painful that they're actually going to get these respawns out, but there won't be BKBs if they hard commit and just like stay in the area and go for it right away. Rubik is still lurking nearby though, and he does have level 4 Hex. It's a good steal. If they can get back into it, they're going to need Dendy's ulti. It's back in 40 seconds, and he does have a 9-second BKB still up. Did not get a chance to pop it.
Trying to hunt Kadaro there. Dendy gonna bottle that DD. And into the pit, they're hanging out nearby, waiting. Do they come back and try and contest this on bait? It feels like the answer should be yes. Again, buyback status really important.
It's so unlikely that you would have found like that it was going to be that long. I mean, now they are TPing, but it's going to be too late, obviously.
Yeah. Man, big plays from Wildcard. That's what you need to blow this game open. An Aegis on RC, an Aegis on Samson. Okay. Not what I was anticipating, clearly, but definitely can still have some value. But oh, these transformation heroes always feel a little bit anemic when they pick up that Aegis and come back to life.
Yeah, that is a tough one. I mean, there's kind of multiple ways to look at it. Like, he is still valuable, even outside the God Strength. Part of it is that he's so reliant on those BKB too, though, so that's kind of like a short window. Yeah, I don't know. I'm definitely would have been leaning more towards Storm. But I mean, Storm has cheese, which obviously is great for Storm. It just means that you don't have to wait for that little break period.
Right. Ooh.
Kadaro, sir?
Oh, they can't quite get him. They managed to pick up a Tormentor Aghanim Shard for Taiga. So
Great
a
shard.
big pickup for the Shadow Shaman. And then...
Let's see a farm. You just keep dropping them all over the place.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's nice. Of course, like we already talked about, Curse of the Old Growth. TA has her shard. No shard yet on two of the best saves in the game with it, with Stonebank and Stoneman, of course.
Yeah, I couldn't help but notice that when they got them hooked and force staff directly over to Stonebank, and I immediately checked. I was like, ooh, no shard,
Yeah.
Maybe that could have been it, but I'm not even sure if Dismember was quite back yet. It might have been close, but...
This might be the other thing, is now that Samson has an AC completed, I think the idea of going high ground with the Aegis now on him, this is the timing that they want to try and, if not end the game, put themselves in a winning position in this game. Because Wildcard, if they start pressuring down these other towers, they will take tier 3s very rapidly.
Yeah, and that's usually why you see these transformation heroes get Aegis, is because they just want to hit the building. They're not as concerned about the fight. Like, we'll see this with Razor sometimes. I can remember a Razor plus Storm game recently where this happened. And I was a little bit like, really? Not the Storm? But then I watched Razor hit the buildings. And I was like, oh, yeah, this makes sense. They just can't do anything. So he can just casually chill. He's a lot of auras. Whoa, whoa. Big old server lag there for a second.
Yeah, me too. Maybe some patch or something. The C patches come out.
Really? Really? You're going to get the people hyped up like that? Maybe an anniversary. Is that a battle pass I see? Oh, wait. Let me check my messages from Valve here. Lyrical,
Nice.
please stop getting the hopes of the people up.
You know it's coming. A little glyph used. Now, no glyph available. Well, actually, they're going to have another one now. Wow, that's actually huge. 3 glyphs.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Go make them use it, Samson.
I wonder if they're going to. Nah, it looks like they're going to back. No creep wave either. Nature's Prophet doing what Nature's Prophet does best, cutting waves. Very annoying. I mean, this is important. This lineup from Bait, I mean, again, it's weird because they have this Witch Doctor mid, and it's like, okay, is this actually going to be good later? But they will buy time. They'll probably be able to wait out this Aegis.
He has eggs in 50 gold. It's happening. Imagine.
Radiant's top tower is under
It's
attack.
kind of nuts.
Can Dondo the Super Mida do it?
How much damage does it end up being? 205 damage per second with the 25 talent.
I don't think we're getting there. Well, maybe we will. He needs to get level 18 as well as the other problem, though, because it's another really big spike, especially when you're splashing on everyone, right? And it's all pure damage.
I think VTune realized there was smoke behind that camp because he side-bladed onto Samson. Although Samson walks around. Does he see him? Jump forward. Hex is out. Sunlight onto him with the 4-step, keeping him alive. Samson now popping ulti, wanting to run in, can't get away. Actually got pulled in off to the weird angle there, but they will manage to take down this mid-tier 2 tower.
Jeez, the saves and then the blink out as well.
Yeah.
Obviously, TA, she can be a bit aggressive because of the refractions, but pretty scary there.
VTune
Hooks back up. Still no shard save.
It's a meld strike off, but the silence, building falling. There it is. Another glyph used. They'll have one more afterwards. Time on this age, just 30 seconds.
They
And they won't be able to get anything out of it.
And where's Kadaro? Farming your camps, leaving his notes behind.
I mean, they're buying time. Do they have enough left in the firepower or in the tank to do stuff when the time eventually comes to fight? Because eventually they have to take a fight. I guess it all just comes back down to Dendi, like you're talking about.
They just got to hit a nasty ult. It's that simple. Shard for Pudge. I mean, or Rubik is fine. Either's great right now. Pudge.
With BKB, there's nothing to stop it. He needs to get like...
Other than raw right clicks.
It needs to get a basher. Honestly.
Do you think it would be too broken if there was a creep that could stun through immunity?
Yeah, probably.
What if it was only that ogre club that you need to wind up for like... That should go through. I think
like
we can
that.
all agree that would be sick.
I'm actually down for that shade.
He hits the black hole! Oh, the ogre!
That would be sick. I like that.
we need
idea a
the
lot.
SFM, you know?
Oh, yeah. There were legends of an ogre that could break a black hole.
That's how they launched the new hero. It's
Yeah.
just that ogre.
I like it. Only 6,000 gold separating these two teams. The big thing is going to be those buybacks. And right now, only the Nature's Prophet and Chen have it, mainly for gold. Buyback cooldowns are about to all come up. And then we're going to see some craziness, most likely around this next Aegis.
I'm just watching Denny's EXP. I'm just seeing him get to 18.
Yeah.
He's got to get there. It's a 50% damage increase pretty much from 110 to 160. Huge numbers. Big gains.
Let's see. If
Hitting
we
the
get it.
gym.
I mean, homie's still just chilling with the Philly Stone while he has the quickening charm ready to go. He knows what he needs to do.
Yeah. He might
Where's
throw that
your
in when the fight
Midas?
starts.
Where's your Midas
Honestly,
start?
if he had the gold, he would have bought Midas. I could see him buying a Midas right now just to hit 18. I wouldn't even be that surprised. And like if they start pressuring high ground or something, or if that Roche fight was coming,
Oh, he's in the area. This is dangerous.
you know how fast Dendi is on Voodoo
18.
Switcheroo. Well, he has no mana. He actually has no mana for Voodoo Switcheroo.
Get the hell back to base.
All right, we're online.
All right. It's happening.
You know, the problem is you pointed out during the draft, they have no AoE stun.
They really don't. And he has a BKB. 9-second BKB.
Are scanning.
He might just run away from the ward.
All right.
It's a distinct probability.
I mean, the thing, though, is that they do have, like, these two melee cores in Sven and Dawnbreaker that have a lot of ways to go in. You know, the double harpoon, it's good, but they don't have that many ways to get out if the fight goes
True.
south.
And the scythe is there.
Yeah.
The curse of the old growth is there. We're going to be slowing them, you know?
All right.
7% slow per tree. Count them up. Deforestation. It's real, but they're going to need a lot of it here. Okay? They can't have too many trees.
It's a quick Roche. 25 seconds. And it's going
So that'll
to be
be
up
nighttime.
top. Husky's already here. If he just keeps his creeps in, this would be enormous because it would also be a refresher shard, which I think is actually pretty valuable with Sven.
Yeah, huge.
Oh my God, they're going to get it. He's keeping a creep in. Husky knows. Husky knows. Look at it. It's going to spawn. It's such an early Roche. And they saw him take the wisdom. Well, I mean, they might not know about that. But Aegis is there. Dude, that's crazy. The early spawn. Oh, that's got to be so frustrating.
Yeah, and I think they're trying to group for a smoke right now. Kind of looks like it at least, but it's not happening.
Just a little late. Just a little late.
Bro, are they actually giving it to Taiga? Is he taking the refresher shard?
He is Sammy Boy's courier. That's what's happening here. Or he just double drops wards. Who knows?
He's getting his Lotus, and he's going refresher, I think. Yeah. I mean, it is hard to use on Sven. That's definitely fair, right?
Yeah.
Like, you have slot issues.
Man. Sunlight sees Kadaro. Finds Kadaro. Hex. Get over here. Harpoon. Action. And Kadaro going to fall. Oh, Bait, you were playing so well. Now down 11K, and Sunlight can get there quickly with the Solar Guardian if he needs to.
This is what happens when all your hopes are on a mid Witch Doctor.
Dude,
the tough life.
I mean, they have so much heal now, too. Between Hand of God, Guardian Greaves, Holy Locket. Even if they get a good Witch Doctor ulti, I don't know if that's going to be enough.
But what if he steals penitence?
Lifting, Force Staff, tries to take him down. Glimmer Cape keeps him alive. Pulled in. Anything to save, no save. He had the shard, but it didn't matter. And now the turn with the Lotus onto him. Stonebank just has to run. They drop the wards down. Dendy hoping for something, anything at this point.
Yeah, he was hoping for maybe a buyback from Rubik too. Could have been nice. Try and get some control. He knows it has to be perfect control right now. It's the only hope. They have Scythe.
Trying to use the wards to take down these other wards. But no, an entire lane of racks dropped just like that.
Oh, they're looking pretty solid here. Quietly kind of controlling that whole map, getting their kills on Kadaro. I mean, Sunlight on this Dawnbreaker hasn't really even needed to flex it, but you're seeing it, right? This level 20, and then you also have the plus 50% luminosity critical strike damage from level 15. It is crazy. This hero is absolutely insane right now.
Pretty devastating. Well, we do have tier 4 neutrals coming out at the moment. Radiant's starting to get them. Spell Prisms, Mind Breakers, waiting for bait to be able to farm up their items, which they need pretty desperately. Nothing doing. They won't have one for this push, it looks like.
Jeez, imagine if he went high ground with the shield rune right now. This guy is tanky. He's got like 5,400 HP.
Oh my god. Yeah, he is enormous on Samson. 2 minutes left on this Aegis. Taking out Ancients. I really want to see Wildcard just make the move right now. With no tier 4 neutrals on bait, this is like one of the weakest that they're going to be relative, and NP can always farm out the other sides of the map. NP already got a telescope.
Tiger's ready for double ward drop right now.
Yep. Steps forward, wards down, saving the refresher. Buildings dropping, Hex is there.
Here comes Dendy.
Now Sprouted on Sprouted. Where is he? Where's the damage? Dendy waiting for his moment. He wants to find it. The jump through Dendy. Maledict is down. Witch Doctor ultimate out. Do they have enough damage? It's a lot, but it's not enough. The slowdown is there. Stonebank looking. Ato's down. He has Voodoo Switcheroo still in his back pocket. They burn through a life once. Can they get another one? Hook pulls back in RCY, but they don't have that control. Trying to lift him into the base. Trying to take him down. Samson turns now onto Stonebank. BKB runaway. Silver Edge, but they don't have the control. And another racks down.
Very good respect here from Wildcard. They recognize that, like, I mean, you know, it is a bit of a meme, but the Witch Doctor comes out, they just run away. They're just backing up. They know there's not a lot of control happening right there. So just make sure they don't get cheesed on and clowned on by a bunch of damage. He did do 9,479 damage, to be clear. He did more damage on Witch Doctor than the entirety of Wildcard did in that fight.
Oh, God.
So it is insane.
Yeah.
There's a good reason they're running.
Well, this is a good lesson for all of the viewers. If you see Witch Doctor in your games, just run away. Don't battle the doctor.
No, too many stuns. Just get out of there. God, that is insane.
That's a lot, man. Oh, unfortunate. Wait a minute. Hold on. V-Tune looked at his items, saw that there was a Penta-Edge sword for himself, didn't want it, chose Penta-Edge sword, which meant that the rest of his team couldn't get a tier 4 item. Oh, V-Tune. That's not great.
Wait, what?
So he chose his neutral
I see what you're
item.
saying. I see what you're saying. Instead of like passing it off to someone else.
Yeah, so he's just keeping the tier 3, but he chose the Penta-Edge. Interesting.
Can you pass it off after you see your options? I
Yeah.
actually don't know that. Oh, okay. feel like I've never had that moment. I was like, oh, I want that item.
Well, I play every now and then. Cores, they get very angry and yell if you take the item before them. Suns fan.
I was just looking. I was just having a peek.
Suns fan.
You're like the guy at the grocery store who was shucking the corn.
Right.
I
Exactly.
go to the grocery store. He's sitting there. He's shucking all the corn, looking on the inside, and just putting them back. I go back the next day. There's a sign. Please do not shuck the corn.
Can you say
Yeah.
that on this broadcast?
It did. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I will. Don't shuck your corn.
All right, we're looking now. 25 on B-Tune, 25 on Samson. RCY jumps in, immediately gets caught, but saved. And now the jump away. Voodoo switcheroo to start. Now looking for a round two. BKB wearing low and dies in one fell swoop. But the buyback comes. Witch Doctor, he's not done with you yet. And then they run away. Oh, that's unfortunate. Man, tough game.
Dude, Sunlight's untouchable right now. He is -6 seconds Starbreaker cooldown. He is just spinning and winning. It's every 4 seconds he just spins. He's got the spell prism. Just spin on him, Sunlight, like your Juggernaut.
Taiga. Okay, living. Jump in. And
Dendy,
done
that's big.
on the far, the Witch Doctor ulti. It's coming out. They waited till now, and it's finally happened. Sunlight dies. They all die. How dare you try and stun a Lotus? Dendy knew. Dendy knew.
You died.
There's no way. How is this legal? What's the damage? Oh, God. That is so unreal.
Dude, wait, what was that Divine Rapier? Wait, hold on, what? He bought a rapier on TA? Oh my God, are they actually doing it? Dude, this Lotus Orb was the most value thing in the world. The Aghanim
They were so
stun.
clumped. Dude, that is insane.
Oh my God. They needed an AoE stun and they got it as soon as Sammy Boy threw his Stormhammer out.
Look at this Rapier DDTA just hitting this tier 2, waiting for the creeps to come.
All right.
All right, there's Hand of God, though. That's a big heal. There's still BKB up here as well for Dawn. Dawn can still just one-shot Dendy, and remember, he did buy back, but he does have his Aeon up.
He's not done with you yet. The Doctor cometh. And also, again, you know, you're looking at refraction instances, 13 of them for V-Tune.
Oh, that's true. That's a big 25.
It's what they needed. Stonebake waiting on bated breath at a moment's notice. Dude, can you imagine if Wildcard go down because of this? It's still such a huge hurdle for them to try and deal with, but...
Dude, there's a fast Roche. There's a 10-second till Roche right now.
What? Oh my
There's
God.
a very quick one. It's going to be Dire's side. If they just retreated up Dire, that would be nuts right now. Samson is wondering where they went. He is making a risky play. He's feeling bold.
Oh my God, are they going to get it again?
I think
Oh, they're going to get it. Wildcard, they're going to get another Aegis bait. Not like this. All you had to do is go to Roche 2 times? 2 times in the same game?
Dude, this guy got out the Farmer's Almanac, but instead of telling you the weather, it tells you Roche timings. He's just like, on the evening of August 17th, Roche will spawn.
They also left a cheese on the ground, which they just now picked up. Oh my God, they get the Aegis, and now they know. Now they recognize the folly.
You know, that cheese is a lot of Lotuses, guys.
Oh, that hurts. That is sad. That has got to be heartbreaking. Unbelievable.
I mean, honestly, they're trying to get carried by Wish Dog Rags. It's kind of deserved, you know? Like, can we just all agree here?
Listen, Dendy has a ninja gear, okay? He knows this job. Dendy knows the way. You saw him give that fist bump to Mag at the start of this game. He's got the Death Ward attack range talent now, too.
If he ever wants to play this hero again, he needs this win.
He needs it so bad.
Or Mag's not giving it to him in the lowers.
Is under attack.
Samson, under vision. They
They
saw
have
him.
a sentry. That is
They
nuts.
saw him. They saw him.
He's
We still
pretty
see him.
alone. I mean, I know he has Aegis, but geez, spooky.
Dude, they bought out for this rapier. Honestly, even if they get the megas, like obviously the game becomes way harder, but it's not completely over at that point. Wait a minute.
Oh.
Vision.
I don't think you
They
want that.
missed. Dendy on the low
Dendy,
rope.
Dendy.
The cast, the bounces. They're taking him down. No, he gets bashed to get him down. Dendy in trouble, and Snowman also falling. B-Tune turns the Hurricane Pike, the back away, tries to take down Sunlight. Can they keep him alive? No. Rapier on the deck. Samson has it. That is now a 37,000 gold lead as Wildcard walk up to high ground. They don't have buyback on the TA. They are taking this tier 3 tower, and Wildcard are going to claim Mega Creeps off the back of 2 huge quick Roche spawns and some really solid play.
Yeah, truly, their positioning to just get those Roches every time has been very good. And like utilizing the Chen creeps to ensure they have the guarantee that it's going to be there. Very nice. And now they have to wait another 7 seconds for Dendy's ulti before their last hurrah here.
They will try their best. He doesn't have BKB for 30. They had the Abyssal Blade answer for Sunlight. Dendy throws out, tries to get anything that he can. Forest Staff save. Voodoo Switcheroo doing some damage, but not enough. In the end, he too will fall. GG is called. Wildcard, they have a date with nouns. The grudge match of the century.
I mean, it was sick when it worked once. I'll give it to them. But
Oh, yeah.
Wildcard, they put a lot of respect